Okay, so I am currently in the car. I'm actually driving to my husband's work. Yesterday was our son's third birthday party. It's not actually his birthday, but it was just his party. And I was going to pick them up from my mom's house because my mom kept them for the night. However, we took his birthday presents home in my husband's truck, and he's been asking about them since we dropped them off, and my husband forgot to set them out. So I'm on my way to his work to get Duty Doo's birthday presents, and then I'm on my way to pick up the kids. So this is not going to be like a what I eat in a day. This has nothing to do with weight loss. It has nothing to do with any of that. This is just kind of an update as to why I've been so MIA and what the hell is going on in our life. We are moving to Colorado. And for those of you that don't know, or maybe I've not ever mentioned it before, we currently live in Missouri. This is a lovely angle, by the way. We live like south of the Kansas City metro. My husband was born and raised in this area. I, however, was not. I've never liked Missouri. I've only stayed here. I was moved here when I was 15. I graduated from here, and then the second I graduated, I tried to leave from here. So this has never been my home. I lived for a very short time with my father in Denver, Colorado, and I fell in love with Colorado, and I've been trying to get my husband to move back ever since. I think we've reached the point in our lives, we're both in our 30s, that we're kind of outgrowing our current area. Not because we think we're big and better than the Missouri area. It's just you kind of get in a rut here. You rent the same places, you buy the same kind of house, you have the same amount of kids, you work the same kind of job. And my husband is currently in a position that he will not ever grow any higher than his position. He may get more pay, but he wouldn't necessarily... Sorry, I'm trying to adjust the air conditioning so that you guys can't hear it, but I'm not sweating my balls off. He wouldn't necessarily ever grow as far as position or ranking in the company, and he loves the company. We love the company he works for, but my dad offered him a position with his job doing something completely different that in essence could make him a lot more money and also gets us out of Missouri. We don't have a lot of family back in this area. My father-in-law, my brother-in-law, aunts, uncles on my in-laws side, they all live in Vegas. And then I was originally from Kansas, so I have some grandparents back in Kansas, and then I have a ton of family from my father's side that is in Florida. And then of course my father and some of our other in-laws are in the Colorado area as well. So, kind of a long story, but we decided this very quickly, and the reason why it was decided, not that the decision was made quickly, this has been something we've been talking about off and on since probably Memorial Day weekend. Initially, we were going to move to Vegas. In order to do that, we had to have already had jobs and a place to live, and we would move right into that place and go straight into working those jobs. It was going to be a much harder transition, and we would be a lot farther away from my mother, who currently lives in Missouri. So Vegas was going to be a harder move, a harder transition. We were going to be farther away. We would, however, be closer to his side of the family. Then Memorial Day weekend, we went down to Colorado, and we were talking to my dad and, kind of comparing the cost of living and compared to like what we are currently making and what we would make in the positions we work here versus what we would make in the positions there. And at that time, my husband was very set on staying at his current position, making his pay. We're not in a bad spot here at all. I apologize, the lighting is going to be real off and on. It's kind of overcast outside, and this is a terrible angle, but I don't get a lot of alone time, and I don't really like to vlog in front of anybody, so you guys are in the car with me, literally. Anyways, long story short, we've been talking off and on since Memorial Day about moving to Colorado. My husband has never wanted to go to Colorado. And then I think for whatever reason, something just clicked in him and he was like, okay, let's try this. The reason why the move is so fast is not because of anything back here or anything there, but because school is getting ready to start. And the area of Colorado that we're moving to, school starts on Friday, August 17th. Why it starts on a Friday, I have no freaking idea. It makes no sense to me. But it starts on the 17th. So it is currently the 6th, I believe. My husband put his 2-week notice in on last Friday, whatever the date was. I can't think. The 4th? The 4th, I think. Anyways, he put his 2-week notice in, and the original plan is that me and the kids are going to go down this week. So Sunday the 12th, we will leave, and then he will be the week after us so that he can tie up things at the house and finish out his full 2-week notice. There is a good chance, however, that they could let him go sooner, and not because of anything he's done, but just because he is in a certain position that is hard to fill. So I'm assuming if they find somebody to put in that position, they will not want to pay 2 salaries for that position, so they will let my husband go so that they can train and start paying the current guy. It would be strictly business. They love him, he loves them, we love them. Like, they've been amazing to our family, they've been amazing to my husband. It's just, it's time for us to go. I feel like we are done with Missouri. I've been done with Missouri since I moved here. It's just not where I envision myself or my children for the rest of our lives. It's kind of a dead-end area. You kind of just work the same jobs, live in the same places. Like I said, it's very mundane. You don't hear of a lot of people retiring and moving to Missouri. Like, there's not, this is where you were born, this is where you live, this is where you die. And I'm not like that. I have a lot more gypsy in my blood than like my husband or some of my family does, and I'm perfectly content picking everything up and starting over. It does not bother me. It doesn't bother me in the least. And this transition, you know, my husband's walking into a job. I might have a job. The kids are already almost enrolled in school, well, my oldest, and we have a place to stay. So the transition is a lot easier. Is it going to be smooth? No. Moving is never smooth. Starting over is never always completely smooth. But it doesn't freak me out, per se. So that is kind of where we are right now. It is somewhat of an organized, chaotic situation. We know where we're going, where the end result is going to be, but it's just getting all the pieces there. Don't mind me while I hit the shoulder. It's getting all the pieces put together and actually getting there. So there's that kind of update. Let's see. I haven't done a full day of eating. I kind of tapered off of them before we went to Mexico because, quite honestly, I want to say probably 4 to 5 days before we went, my brain was just like, girl, you're done. You're done with the low carb. You're done with the keto. Eat whatever the hell you want to eat because you're not going to lose any more weight in 5 days. What you are right now is what you're going to look like in Mexico. And I knew damn well I was not going to eat healthy or clean in Mexico. I don't think I went crazy per se. I mean, I had me some carbs, but it's not like I was like I didn't have pancakes every morning or dessert every night. Like, I actually didn't eat that bad. But my dad brought the kids back down the Saturday after we got back in town, and they stayed with us for a week, and I ate like shit. Like complete and total shit. Not even like a little shit. like a whole lot of shit. And I've gained some of my weight back. I can definitely tell I've gained some inches back around my midsection. So I'd like to say, yeah, once we get to Colorado, I'm going to start all over. It's definitely not going to happen before the move. It probably won't happen right after the move either, because I would be the only one in a giant household. There will be a lot of us living in one place that would be eating keto or low carb. And I don't vlog in front of everybody else, so I don't know how entertaining it would be for me to show you guys what I eat in a day. If anything, you'll probably get more like daily vlogs or working mom vlogs or stay-at-home mom vlogs. I don't know for sure what my work situation will be. I do know that I kind of want to bring you guys along with us through this journey. I would say I would show you guys like the whole packing and moving process, but I'm no professional at that, and we've already gotten rid of a lot of stuff, so I will probably show you what the house looks like here in a little bit, but it's craziness. It is crazy chaos. My life is chaos right now, and I'm okay with that. I mean, do I want this to be an everyday thing? Hell no. But right now, this is what we are. This is where our path is taking us. I will say this, I'm super excited to get to Colorado. I love it there. I think it's gorgeous there. There's so much to do there. There's so much to see there. It's aesthetically more pleasing than Missouri is. There's a lot of room for growth in the company that my husband's going to be working for. And we'll have a bigger support system than what we currently have. So not everybody is excited about the move, and that's to be expected. My mom is obviously upset. The kids seem to be okay, but I don't think they fully comprehend that they're not going to see her every weekend like they currently do. So she is spending a lot of time with them now because we leave this Sunday. So that's kind of an update on everything. I am definitely going to get back into the gym, back on eating better. I can just feel myself, like, internally. I'm like, ugh, when I eat some of the stuff I'm eating now, I'm like, you don't even really want this. Sometimes it's just so inconvenient to be low carb or keto, and sometimes I bounce back and forth between like doing low carb and keto versus like tracking my macros. I mean, the results you see on keto are phenomenal, and what I don't see a lot of on YouTube is moms with kids with busy schedules that are eating keto. And let me tell you this, I think the reason why is because it is hard. It's hard and expensive. You're basically buying 2 sets of meals every day. The stuff that the kids can snack on and the stuff that the kids eat for lunch, those are all generally pretty carby things. So I'm buying them lunches and snacks, and then I'm buying myself alone, nobody else in the house does it with me, my own set of lunches and snacks. And anybody who tells you eating healthy isn't expensive, blah, blah, blah. I don't feed my kids a lot of processed shit, but it is expensive, okay? Vegetables, produce, all that stuff is expensive, and it goes fast, and it's not always totally accessible. So I don't have a Whole Foods or a Trader Joe's near me. I have a Walmart and a Price Chopper, which some people don't even know what Price Chopper is. And Price Chopper is expensive. Hy-Vee can be expensive. Those are my local options. We have a place called Sprouts that I can go to, but it's not like right around the corner like Walmart is. And I'm sorry, no offense to Walmart, but their produce selection is crappy. Our Walmart has brown lettuce more than it has green lettuce. So I can't justify spending $2 or $3 on a bag of salad that's already half brown. 1, I don't like to eat it like that, and 2, it's going to continue to brown every day that it's sitting in my fridge. How fast can you eat a whole bag of salad? I mean, I could probably eat a whole bag of salad in 2 settings, but that's not the point. Either way, We don't even always have avocados in our store. So it's time consuming. It is not exactly budget friendly, and eating keto can be expensive. You're spending a lot of money on like full fat products. You're going through them quickly. Bacon is not cheap. Sausage is not cheap. Like, it's just, I'm at a point right now where I am debating a lot of decisions as far as my health goes and what I feel like is the smartest, most sustainable course for me. And right now, I don't know what that is. And I can tell you I won't know probably for the next couple weeks. I will just keep eating what my family eats because that is the smartest option for me right now, because it is the easiest option for me right now. I don't like that I've gained weight back. I haven't even stepped on a scale. I know that at one point I had gained back like 10 pounds or something like that, and I can really tell like in my face. My clothes still fit the same, so I'm not really too worried about that, but I've definitely gained some weight back. Now, given that's been in about a month, I think, and that's a vacation. Well, it's kind of like 2 vacations and moving, and I'm sure that I will gain some more back, and that'll suck, but that's life because shit is crazy right now, and that's just where we are. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update while I'm in the car. I don't really know what this channel is going to become. I do know that there are chunks of the day that I am by myself or I'm able to talk to you guys that I will just keep making videos. Until I get to the point where I'm comfortable vlogging in front of people, it will probably always just be me and you, basically. I don't advertise my videos. I don't do this for money. This isn't my job. I'm not marketing it. It's just something that I do and to see where it takes off on. I feel like it's important when you get on YouTube to see all walks of life, and my walk isn't very much different than a lot of people that are out there, except for that I try not to include my kids in vlogs. My husband, I don't vlog with him, and it's not because they don't want to be, but there are just parts of my life that I don't feel like need to be on YouTube. You guys know that I'm a mom, you know that I'm a wife, you know that I'm not currently working, and now you know that I'm moving. But I don't feel like you guys need to know everything all the time, and I think that's where a lot of YouTubers get into trouble, is they put a lot of their personal life online, and then they get a lot of negativity, because no matter what you do, no matter how you are the most ripe, juiciest peach in the world, there's always going to be someone who doesn't like peaches. And YouTube, the internet, social media is no different. People don't care about how you feel when they say negative things about you or to you online. They just don't. Those people aren't happy in their own lives, and they are the people that attention is attention, whether it's good or bad. So I don't feel like I'm going to open up a whole lot right off the bat, because I don't want to open up that door for negativity. I am not mentally nor emotionally ready for that. I will end up getting myself in trouble with my mouth alone. So my temper does not handle that kind of ignorance very easy. I mean, that's like one of my buttons that are easily pushed. Anyways, I'm rambling at this point. What I was trying to say is I don't really know where this channel is heading as far as content goes, but I'm gonna keep uploading shit that I want to upload. And, you know, always feel free to comment or leave any, what's the word I'm looking for? video ideas or suggestions below. Leave any questions below. Nobody's really watching my videos at this point, so it's literally just me talking to my camera, because on the world of YouTube I don't exist. And that's fine, because like I said, I'm not doing this for my job. I'm not getting paid for this. I am just literally posting things that I think I would want to watch. And it's not the greatest quality in the world, and that's fine, because it's just a girl on her phone right now in her car telling you a little bit about her life, and that may be all that it is for right now. It might just be a whole bunch of videos of updates, but for right now I'm gonna wrap this up because this video is getting long. It's already like 20 minutes. It's gonna take forever to upload, and I'm not gonna edit it. This is gonna be a raw, unedited. I'm literally just uploading it to YouTube so that you guys know where the hell I've been and why I've been so MIA. So I'm going to wrap this up. I'm almost to my husband's work, and then I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.